What's up, you fucks? What's going on, everybody? Or should I start off with the whole "What's up, creepers and geekers"? It's Chris, the Atari Creep. Let's play some games. Let's play some games. Let me know in the comments if the sounds are a fuck or if they're good. I don't have my headphones plugged in, so you should be able to hear the game. I know I can. So, how is everyone doing? So, we need a chat. We need to have a chat. We might be breaking up here. Not like for real, but but that's that. 10th anniversary's coming up this Friday. And you know what? I have nothing. Nothing planned for it. And you know, I don't know if I care to. I really don't know if I care to. I don't know. I suppose over time, you kind of get, your mind changes. Your mind changes, and what is good for you then may not be good for you now. I kind of started this. I kind of started this channel out of not a real obligation, but it was something that a group was doing. I've talked about it many a times. Long story short, there was a Facebook group that blew up, and I was a content creator for it, an admin, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just gonna dig around here. I'm going to dig around here and see if I can't find some stuff. This is Thunderground, by the way. It's from Sega on the Atari 2600. But going back to the history, and I think it's important. Alex, what's up, buddy? Dude, thank you, man. You don't have to do that. Thank you so much, bro. I really do appreciate it. So getting started in this, I really didn't want to. But I did it anyway. I had a channel before this. It was a guitar channel. I did it on a fucking BlackBerry. If you want to look it up, go ahead. It's garbage. Vanner F13. Vanner as in I drove a van. F13 meaning Friday the 13th. So, yeah, I'm not very clever when it comes to naming these fucking things. Oh, yeah. What's up, dude? I would have just let you pass. your dumbass had to come in causing a ruckus. Alright, I think I should stop playing around here. I have never let this run out. I don't even know what happens when it does. Oh my god! I guess you get blowed up. I have never let it go that far. Ever. Even when the game gets hard. Even when the game gets hard. So I started this thing, right? And it was more of a sit and chat kind of a situation. You know, I played games once in a while. Oh, that was dumb. I would play games once in a while. But more times than not, a topic would come up and I'd yap about it. You know, I talked about my passion. And believe it or not, it's weird. A lot of people would sit there and say that, you know, especially like people who knew me personally. Oh, man, why wouldn't it go down? It's because I'm using a stupid modern-day Atari controller. But I had passion for it. I remember even people like in my personal life would be like, I can really see the passion in it. And I had such a great time. And there was a community that was built around it. And it was amazing. A lot of really good friends. Some are still doing this, some not so much anymore, right? And I don't know. It was a good fucking time. It was a great fucking time. A lot of cool things happening in the world of retro gaming. I think retro gaming, just for me, has run its course. I mean, I'm still an Atari guy. I'm still going to sit here and play games all fucking day long. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what soured me. I honestly don't. Part of me wants to say, well, how about this? I noticed I started not giving a fuck midway through the whole COVID thing. I started noticing attitudes were changing, including mine, you know? And where things used to be fun and positive, and when I say positive, I don't mean people can't critique shit. By all means, I spoke against plenty of stuff back in the day, you know? I don't know, attitudes just seem to have fucking changed, and maybe that's because I got a whole bunch of newer people following me. This whole Amico thing really blew my channel up. And I say blew up, I got over 2,000 subs. There was no way in hell that was ever going to happen, you know what I mean? I was lucky to get 100. Wow, I'm not playing this very well. I was lucky to get over 100. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're wasting my time. And the Amico thing. So I think that has a lot to do with it, too. It seems like I can't really come up with content. I just don't have it in me anymore. What?
I made a really bad pom-pom. Do you want it?
I'm sorry. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I asked them not to bother me, but here we are.
Sorry, I made a really bad pom-pom.
Okay, cool. That's how I feel right now.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Go back and do your thing. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry. I do love you, too. Now, be gone. Be not seen or heard. Love you, kid. I don't know where I was, honestly. I just know at some point mid-COVID, I just stopped giving a shit. And I had a piss-poor attitude. And I've had a piss-poor attitude since. And I apologize. I'm going to straight up just fucking apologize for my attitude. And because I've been so fucking angry with everything, I mean everything, I let it affect a lot of things in my life. A lot of things. This being just one part of that. You know? Just saying things that probably shouldn't have said and doing things I normally wouldn't have done. Now, what you get from me is what you get from me. It is amped up a little bit, obviously, for the channel, right? I mean, it's gonna have to be. It just is what it is. You know, how I behave on here isn't 100% how I behave, but it's not too far, if that makes any sense. But, fuck off. See, I got them both. I just don't know. I dread making content. I dread making content. This channel used to be so fun. I used to build things, and I used to, you know, I'd share this, I'd share that. It wasn't just about games, it was toys, and I would just randomly do whatever the fuck I felt like doing, and it was fun, and it worked. But it just seems like once COVID hit, and the Amico stuff, and I'm not sitting there saying Amico ruined my channel. I know a lot of fucking idiots came out and started talking silly like that for a while. But, wow, I'm not doing well at all. But a lot of bridges got burned. A lot of friendships were lost. I went through a little period there where I couldn't, people wanted me on the channel and part of groups and part of this and part of that. I'm signing up to be part of this and an admin here, and I fucking lost it. I literally had a fucking legit breakdown. Not just because of the online stuff. I mean, this thing was happening in my personal life, but health and finance-wise. But I don't know. It just seemed like there was an uglier side of things that came out, and I'm just not down with that, you know. And it's ugly. It's fucking ugly. I don't fucking like it. Some of the things I see on here, just, a lot of you should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. I'm serious. We should all be fucking ashamed of ourselves by how we're behaving and shit in here. Let's play a different game. No, you know what? Let's do another round. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have no true... You know, I don't have any bullet points or anything. I don't know. Kind of tired of it. Just tired of having to come up with shit that I'm not excited about. That was the point. That was the whole point. I was excited about Atari. I was excited about Sega. I was excited about television. I remember when I got my second television. Ooh. You know, I got excited, and a lot of you cats, see, that's another thing I don't understand is the generosity. I can't say how much gratitude I have for a lot of you. I mean, just look, Alex just tossed me $30. Just because I'm on here fucking playing Thunderground, you know? And I can't say I appreciate it enough, you know? I don't even know where I was going with any of that. I just know that I used to be excited to talk to you guys about this shit. And now it's like, you know, the attitudes have changed. And don't come at me, well, people have always... No. Everyone's had their opinion. And they weren't always nice. But I haven't seen this many fucking dickheads in my entire life. A lot of people flipping and flopping all over the place. No one holding any integrity upon themselves. You know, and I act like a jackass because it's fucking fun to do that. It's fun. You know, you get those dickheads that are like, oh, you've been around for 10 years and you ain't done anything? Oh, no, my channel was never about that. And most of you who've been around should know that. But there's like a core group of people that I'm just not friends with, I guess, anymore on here because of this, that, or the other thing, you know? I don't know. It used to be fucking fun. And it's not fun to talk about this shit anymore. That was my controller. I hate this fucking controller so much. I need to get an actual controller. I know. A lot of you guys like the new Atari VCS. This controller just... I don't know. Maybe I just suck. But, yeah, I don't know. This whole making content shit is leaving a bad taste in my mouth. I really want to get back to doing a lot of the things I used to do. So I'm not necessarily leaving YouTube, nor am I changing anything. I think I'm going to try. I'm going to try like hell to get back into the groove eventually. And it might take forever. Who knows how fucking long it's going to take, you know? It may never happen again. But this channel in the last 2 years has grown so much. And maybe that's it. Maybe I don't want this channel to grow. Maybe I was happy with my small, under 1,000 community. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just know that I don't have fun doing this anymore. And it's just very fucking ugly. It's fucking ugly. You know, I gotta get messages all the time for fucking people. Did you see this video? Did you see this video? These people saying this, these people are saying that. And I'm seeing all these grown-ass people acting like fucking junior high girls. Hiding in their Discords. You know, playing all this stupid shit. Bunch of fucking little, you know, chicks at the beauty parlor. Bunch of fucking gossipers. They have nothing better to do than to worry about what other fucking people are doing. It's not right. It's not right! Grown-ass dudes. Grown-ass dudes. Now, don't get me wrong. I've made plenty of really solid friendships since the whole COVID and Amico. Honestly, and I'm not trying to say Amico fucked anything up. That was the time period. You know, I still feel exactly how I've always felt about it. And I've made a lot of really solid friends since. But it's hard to look back at a lot of the friendships that I started. And knowing that they're not really there anymore. I mean, I'm sure they would be if I reached out, and that's also a lot of it with me. I going back to what I was talking about a few minutes ago. I freaked out. I just fucking panicked on everything. So I bailed. You know, I had just started being I don't even know what you want to call it. At Atari.io, they had like these little subgroups that you can get involved in. I forget what they're called now. But one was for the Atari VCS, and the other one started for the Evercade. And I somehow became the Evercade guy. I'm sure I volunteered. But then, like, within a couple of days, I bailed. I just fucking bailed on everybody. And it's just because I'm just not feeling it. And you guys have been there for my mental health journey. I've never kept that secret. You know, I was born with it. What the fuck can I do about it? You know what I mean? It doesn't embarrass me or anything. It is what it is, you know. It's one of the cards I was fucking dealt. And I can either learn to play the fucking hand or cry like a little bitch about it. And I'm going to do both. I'm going to do both. So, I don't know. If you're fairly new here, like within the last year or so, check out my back catalog. Oh, you fucking whore. Check out my back catalog. And see that this channel was completely different. It was a completely different animal. You know, I actually gave a shit about stuff. Alright. Let's do this. No, I just don't. And I don't know if that's got anything to do with gaming itself. I mean, you know what, honestly, the retro gaming thing, it's old to me now. It's like, I should be excited about all these new fucking things coming out. But I just can't get excited. You know, 5 years ago, the Atari 2600 Plus, the Evercade. It's exactly what I was looking for, especially when that Coleco bullshit was happening. I was so excited for that because of that reason. I wanted to go out and buy new cartridges for a system that was made for me, you know? And we all know how that went down. We don't need to rehash that. But even though that happened, I was still having such a great time. Come on. Fuck. Get the fuck out of my way. Ha ha! Ha ha! Yeah, I'm just not feeling it anymore, guys. I mean, I'm not pulling a Smash JT and going, I'm not going to do videos anymore, and then 3 weeks later come out because something, you know, there was news. You know? I'm not going to be fake like that. And that's another thing, man. The fakeness out here is so insanely. It's like some of these fucks are tabloids, you know? It's like remember the Inquirer and the Sun and all that? A lot of cats are more like that than they are fucking content creators. It's junk food for the brain. Retro Advisory Board, what's up, bud? This resonates big time. Yeah, I know you know that. But it isn't because I've been targeted. Because if you actually think about it, right? If you think about it, for the most part, I'm not targeted. I got a couple of dickheads. Hold on, let me do this. I got a couple of dickheads that will come by and or they'll make a video or whatever. But honestly, and specifically talking about Amico, I've been lucky in that I don't get the focus that a lot of my compadres do. DJC and even you Retro Advisory Board and Mike Mullis, the shit that they create from Mike Mullis. Okay, it is what it is when it comes out, but to fucking linger on something like that for so fucking long, it blows my mind. And I'm asked to go on live with some of these other channels. I don't know. I don't like going on other channels just to begin with. I always feel awkward. I never feel included, and that's my own psychological matrix. That's just my own bullshit. I opened this a little too soon. I still have coffee. So, and if I refuse to come on your show or kind of just ignored you through the, and a lot of times that's exactly what it is. It's anxiety driven. I'm ignoring you. It has nothing to do with anything aside from that. I just don't like going on other people's programs. Because watch every time I've been on Amico Forever or whatever. Or even going all the way back to Open Every Box or whatever. There was like this one group of people, and I was kind of like part of the epicenter in the beginning of the whole Amico thing. It was like me and a couple other people, but since I was working part-time and I was home a lot of time, I was able to bang out all the stuff. So like it was my deal for a little bit, and then all these people started showing up, and I said, cool. I don't want this obligation anymore, Let me pick another game here. Let me pick another game that I might actually be fucking into playing. Let's see. Well, let's go Yaz Revenge. Yaz Revenge, because who doesn't like a little Yaz Revenge? I know you can't see what's going on. I will fix the screen here in a second. I just gotta remember my fucking alphabet. I gotta remember my ABCs. All right, let's go back to the gameplay screen. Boop boop boo boop boop doo boop boop boo boop boo. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it anymore. It doesn't have the same vibe. It doesn't have the same flavor. It's you fucking whore. Dickhead. Yeah, I guess I'm just not even feeling this tonight. Just fucking die in the first round of fucking Yaz Revenge. Alright, here we go. Let's do this for real. YouTube is ugly. And I know the whole internet is. But it's just not fun anymore. It's not fun. You can't make a fucking video with every expert coming out. And it used to be a conversation. It used to be a conversation, and now it's just dickheads. It really is. Even some of us nicer folk. I don't know. The conversation's gone. Whether I'm not coming up with the topic, or people are just not conversing, fucking trying to be so, I don't know. I didn't even mean to hit it that time. God damn it, I'm just firing away like it's fucking nothing. Like it's nothing. I don't know. Sup, Creep? I'm sorry to hear this. I deal with it more than not myself. Yeah. And again, it's not individuals. It's not individuals, and I can handle someone differing with me. And there are times where, like, I'll get the same stupid comment from a bunch of fucking lemmings that just recycle the same thing that they hear from, people with fucking actual subscriptions. And I'll get frustrated, and I'll basically tell them, I'll tell them off, or I'll just make fun of them. It's kind of like, you ever listen to Toll Booth Willie? And he heard that, somebody tried to insult him with something he had already heard that day. He called him a piece of repeating shit. He's like, I already fucking heard that one today, you piece of repeating shit. That's what it feels like. But again, it's not so much the comments and shit. Guys, I worked corrections for God. I worked fucking corrections. I used to get told my wife was going to get assaulted in a very specific way. I'm coming out of the booth! Yes, Wolf! Yes! I'm gonna fuck you and all your fish-eating lesbian friends in front of your fucking mothers. You're gonna die, bitch, because now I'm coming out of the booth. Ooh, I didn't even know I had my... this goddamn flat disc controller bullshit. I don't know how you guys like these modern controllers, man. Give me a fucking D-pad, man. Give me a fucking D-pad. Because you're a douchebag, Retro Blow. That's why. That's why. Did you read the comment around it? That's why. The picture literally says exactly why you're on there. That really does bug me. I don't know why the fuck you did that, you coward. You fucking coward. Deleting a fucking conversation. I hope something bad happens to you or your family. I really do. If you're going to be the way I've been hearing that you've been, oh boy. Coming into someone's personal fucking world and using it as a fucking mode of funniness in a private chat room, fuck you. Hope your finger gets cancer. Yeah, wild dude. That's right, wild dude. That's what you get. That's what you get. You want to act like a fucking douche, you're going to get treated like one. So, why don't you just not come by here anymore, bro? No one here likes you. Do-do-do, see, that's another thing people don't like. I won't fucking play around. I'll tell it how it is. And you know what? Why don't you grow up, you fucking queer? How do you like that? You want to take screenshots of people's personal shit and then go into Discords and make fun of them? You telling me to grow up, dude? You're lucky I don't live in the same town as you. I'm dead serious. I legit hate you. You're not worth the air you breathe, bro. Jet, what's going on, buddy? Retro blow, retro blow. I wonder if your kids, I wonder if your wife, if they knew what you did, if they'd be ashamed of you. Because I know if I was your fucking kid, I'd be ashamed of you. So, at least I keep my shit out in public, you know? You gotta hide in the Discord with a couple of your buddies. And when I say queer, I meant odd. Retro Blow, you can say whatever you want, bro. You're a piece of shit, bro. You're a piece of shit. So you can just fuck right on off. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Except for like 3 idiots. Hey, have a good time at dance, son. Oh, I'm sorry, at your babysitting meetup.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm actually waking early.
Well, that's the idea. Punctuality is rad.
It's gonna take me a while to get there.
What were you meeting?
Starbucks.
Ooh, Starbucks? Why don't you say Dunkin' Donuts like a true American? Fuck Starbucks. No, I know, that's fine. I hope you guys get along and you get a job. Merry Christmas. Hoping you and your family do well. Unlike you wouldn't bring... Oh, hold on. I wanna see what fucking Retro Blow's got to say here. Unlike you, I won't be bringing your family into it. You already did, bro. You already did. And you know what? I'm gonna bring your family into it anyway, because... How do you like me now? Alan, what's up, buddy? I'm going to get Blaze Hyper Mega Tech Super Pocket Capcom. I have no idea what that is. Let me shut this off. I'll start a new game. Let's go back to this for a few minutes. Lots of people like me. I'm sure they do. But seriously, that conversation I shared was Amico related and has nothing to do with Rich's family. I wasn't talking about Rich. I was talking about my personal stuff, my finances. I'm having financial trouble right now, and I just wanted to vent a little on Facebook. And you think that's funny shit. You want to go into the fucking Discord with it. Dude, why are you even here? Go away. I'm going to do nothing but ridicule you. It happens every time you come here. It happens every time you come here. Why do you care about me so much? What is it about me that you give a shit that much about? Stop coming here, and I won't do things like... Where's that? Like this. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. You leave me alone, I leave you alone. I don't come to you, you come to me. Bro, you put me in your thumbnail. Dude, you're too stupid to understand what the fuck I just said. You're too fucking stupid. It's in response to something that you had done. You deleted a conversation that was in our fucking, in my video that you came to. You keep coming here. I forgot that was even still on there, to be honest with you. Bro, you put me on. Another guy just wants to argue shit to the end of the time. Someone sent me the stream, and you still came here, though, right? So you're going to sit there and try to say that you're not here? Or you're only here because you were enticed to come here by another entity? Either way, you still made a decision to come here. And I told you why. I don't give a shit. Joe, bro. When are you going to learn? When are you going to learn? Let's see. Oh, shoot. I shut the game off completely. Let's start a new one. I don't come to your space, bro. Nor do I go to your personal shit. And nor do I talk about you outside of this. Nor do I think about you. That's where you and I differ, kid. See, when this video's over, you're going to go fucking yap about me. Who the fuck am I? I'm just some fucking fat, toothless kid from Boston that likes to play video games. And you and a bunch of your friends have this hard-on for me and a whole bunch of other people. Why? Because I'm supporting something? You know, I really don't care what it is. I really don't care. I don't care. You know what I almost did, Retro Bro? I hope you're still here. I do know where you live. I have your address, and that's not a threat or anything. I was actually going to send something to you as a gag, just to show you how much I like you. I was going to send a funeral condolence wreath to your house. But I said, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Leave the cat alone. But then I went ahead and made the stupid picture, and that really bugged me that you fucking deleted that conversation. What a coward. What a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward. Fucking coward. That's all you are, and that's all you'll ever be. You and your little ragtag friend of fucking girls gossiping about other fucking dudes. Other dudes. You're a fucking coward, bro. You're a coward. Maybe you and I should do the boxing thing. Do you want to box me? You know, I just did the pat thing just to be funny. Honestly. I said to myself, what is something so outlandish? So outlandish that it could happen, but 99% won't happen. Like if I said I wanted to box, say, I don't know, Donald Trump. I'm just going to say him because he's very current event. Of course that's never going to happen. In fact, they probably have the CIA here. Not the CIA, the Secret Service here. That's something that would never happen. But, I mean, there's a possibility that Pat would have said yes to beat my ass. But that was just, like, I couldn't think of anything for my fucking anniversary, my 10th anniversary. And I was talking earlier about how people are just making this so stale, and I just don't care about a lot of things anymore as far as gaming is concerned, but don't worry about how I got your address, bro. Don't worry about how I got it. Don't you worry about it. I got it. I got it. I have access to certain databases that most people don't. Because of my former life. Because of my former life. Favor for a favor kind of situation. Plus I know a few people who may or may not have been to your house. That may not have been the fucking way, but... Yeah, I had this nice wreath picked out for you. Had a lot of Irish stuff on it. It's an old fucking Gaelic warning. But you would have taken it the wrong way. Oh, being threatened! I'm being threatened! I'm gonna run my mouth, and then when someone fucking pushes back, I'm gonna act like a victim. That's what you are. You're a professional victim. I'm gonna change the thumbnail to Creep versus fucking Retro Ho. Send it. Let's see. Send it. I'll hang it next to my picture of me and Tommy. What does that got to do with anything? What? Okay. Put it next to you and Tommy. No, the thing was $75. I didn't want to waste $75 on you. Honestly. I mean, I thought it would have been... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to... Oh, I zigged when I should have zagged. Michael, what's going on, buddy? Don't piss off the creep. I'm not really pissed off. I just don't understand where this kid's coming from. He runs his mouth and he fucking does some stupid shit in private, and then when he gets called out for it, he's a victim. He's a victim. Whatever, bro. You're about as useful as an asshole on my elbow. So can you just not be here anymore? I'll just ignore you. I said my piece. You want to act like a fucking junior high girl? Fine. If that's what you want to do, I can't. I can't say nothing. That's your prerogative. But don't fucking come here playing victim when you get fucking pushed back on. I don't know if that's a. I don't know what it is. I don't know. When I was growing up, fucking men were men, you know? They didn't gossip. They didn't fucking bullshit about stuff. They didn't hide out in private groups yapping about other dudes. They didn't care. If there was a beef, then, things got handled. It just was what it was. You either had to sit down and talk about it, or you threw fists. You can just ban me. Why should I have to ban you? Why should I have to? Why can't you just be a fucking grown-up and show me, how to be a grown-up and just not be here? Because, bro, I don't come to you ever. Ever, ever, ever once. Never, ever, ever, ever once have I ever come to you with anything, positive or negative. And yet you come here all the time. Yes, I understand this time there's a picture of you on my live stream. Oh, no. Oh, no. Someone put a clown on my face. But not... No. 10 times out of 10. You come here. You come here. So if you want to come here acting like a fucking little girl, I'm going to treat you like one. It's that simple. That's the law of the land here, anyway. So if you don't like it, you know where to go. Not here. Oh, I got robbed there. So there's a whole bunch I see that you're writing. I'm not fucking going to read any of that crap. I'm going to play Your Earth Revenge. And actually interact with fucking people. And not little girls. Unless there's an actual little girl in here, then I'll interact with you and I'll calm down with the fuck words. But if any of you, I swear to God, let your young children watch this, I'm calling Child Protective Services on you. Well, my kids are teenagers now, so they can kind of handle me. I do my thing. I don't care. You really want what now? What you want? What you want? You want some of this, sweetie? 'Cause that's what it feels like. Oh my God! Here we go. If you're gonna spend $75 on me, get a Steam card. No, I'm good. I'm not gonna spend a dime on you. We can be best friends, Chris. You know what? We could have been friends. You know what? We could have been friends. And I seem to remember any time you would come over to my place, it was for criticism. And it wasn't like simple, like, oh no, dude, you know what, you may have gotten this wrong. It was like if my intro was too long, you'd make sure to fucking tell us. Or if there was a mid-roll ad somewhere, you'd complain about it. That's what you did when you came here, my man. So you know what I did? I just ignored you. I didn't care if you were in the A club or not back then. Which you were. None of that mattered to me. I didn't care about the fucking Amico glory. Because I kind of gave up on, like, being, like, on it, if you remember correctly. Once all you and your buddies came along, and I just let it be. Oh, fuck! That was so close! So don't talk about we can be friends, man, because, you know what? Your personality and mine just don't get along. And that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. That's why I stay away from you. I stay away, but it's like I'm constantly either hearing fucking stupid shit, or you come over here and you just fucking run your mouth, or I don't know. I don't know what it is with you, man. At least the other ones, they make their videos, which again I said earlier that I am grateful that throughout all this Miko stuff that I haven't really been targeted too much. Publicly, anyway. I mean, I'm sure, like I said, I mean, you guys are in your Discords sharing screenshots of people being upset about their financial situation because of outside forces that are beyond their fucking control. I guess you find that fucking funny. I have eyes and ears everywhere. Okay, that's a lie. I was trying to quote, what's it, from The Breakfast Club? I am the eyes and the ears of this institution. Oh my God. And the fact that you take this so seriously is what makes me want to pick on you. But I'm not gonna take time out of my day to come to you. I don't know. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Hold on, let's see. Assuming my buddy is Smash. Are you guys buddies? I don't know, honestly. I don't really do much with that cat either. He may be a good dude in private, and I see his family's posts on the Facebook all the time, and they have a good time all the time with doing the times and stuff, but the dude's like the tabloids, like the Inquirer and entities like that. So even if we weren't friends, I would still feel the same way. It's just, or friendly, I should say. I mean, is anyone on here really fucking friends? I mean, I know there's some people that you can hang out with and stuff like that, and I have made quite a few actual friends on here, but let's be realistic. All right, let's be realistic. We're acquaintances who hopefully are into the same thing. Bat Boy Found. That was one of my favorite. You know what? I used to have this one tabloid. I think it was from the Inquirer. And it was like their centerfold, I guess, if you will. It was literally the center sheet. So it made a really good poster. And it said, "Stop praying. Heaven is full." And my father was a minister. And I remember him looking at that going, "Are you stupid?" I'm like, "No, I just think it's funny." He goes, "Do you believe that?" I'm like, "No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it." It's just to instigate, you know what I mean? And even my father knew. I'm here to instigate and have fun. But, Howard, what's up, buddy? Man, if so, like 100 other people shared that before I did. What? I'm not backing up to find out what the fuck you're talking about. Sounds pretty believable. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Do I have anyone here with faith? With Christian faith? I posted something on my page today that I thought was pretty profound. You know, I don't really talk about my faith very much because it's not the time or the place, really. But I believe in Christ. You know, I was baptized. My dad baptized me in '87, I think it was, November of '87. Oh, you son of a bitch! And you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, despite my behavior. I know who I am, so don't sit there and try to tell me I'm some kind of a fucking religious contradiction. I understand what it is. But the meme said, and it wasn't really a meme, it was just letters. It said something about, you know, most people don't like the idea of Christ because they've had a bad experience with religious people. And then they go on to say that Jesus himself had a bad experience with religious people too. They fucking killed him. They killed him. You know, people will let you down, but he won't. Right? Right, John? Right, John? Wow, I'm not playing well at all today. Maybe I'm rattled up. Raised Catholic, but don't believe. You know, it's funny, my parents were raised Catholic too. And my father didn't become a minister until around when I was born. I guess my dad was a fucking mean drunk. And I don't know if he was violent or not, but I heard some fucking crazy stories about some of the shit he would do. Like, my mom would have company. They would have company over, and my dad would just randomly just get up and go to bed. He wouldn't say goodbye. He wouldn't say nothing. He would just be like, fuck this, I'm going to bed. But he would say things. I guess my dad was verbally abusive. And it was because he was a drunk. He was a fucking alcoholic. So they split up, right? And I guess after about a year and a half or so, my dad cleaned himself up. And then was just like, you know, Barbara, can I come back home? And believe it, that's where I came from. I was part of their reuniting. So my dad became a minister right around that time. You know, he found the church and all that stuff too. This guy named Bob Shasha. I get this picture on my computer of my dad, that guy Bob Shasha, and two other gentlemen from, you know, when I was growing up, uncles, I guess you would call them. And they look like good fellas. They all look gangsters. So rad. So rad. Yeah, my dad was a brawler back in the day. Apparently, they used to call him Mad Dog Call. Mad Dog. In all seriousness, I don't hate you. You may hate me, but that's okay. I don't really hate any. Actually, I hate all humans. I think the human condition is disgusting. And I don't think we deserve to be on the planet anymore. I really don't. I know this sounds crazy and all, but I honestly believe that humans should be gone. I fucking hate this planet. If the second coming or an asteroid were to come, I'd probably be terrified, but I'm okay with it. I don't like your behavior, bro. I just don't like how you do. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting there trying to tell you not to do you. What I'm telling you is don't fuck with me. And then call victim when I clap back. Okay? All right? Give me a moment and I'll oh, you fuck. All right, now's the moment. Look. As a thing there. All right? I'll take it down. Just to show that I'm not that much of a dickhead. I'm a dickhead. But I got rid of the picture. I'm sorry that it hurt your feelings. I'm still pissed that you deleted that fucking comment, though. Or those comments. So there's no, like, true, honest-to-God hate, because, I mean, who the fuck are you to me, right? And in all fairness, same with me to you. Just, you know, you want to come here and start shit. Or you want to go start shit about me somewhere else, and I clap back. Don't cry. Don't cry. Just take it. I take it, and I do my thing, and I move on. But here you are arguing with me for like 20 minutes. Because I put a stupid picture up there. That was cute, though, right? I've had that for like Well, however long it was since you fucking deleted that comment. I don't even remember what video it was on, but or that thread of comments. I think it was because, and it's funny because I had just written this as a great fan wars from Potion Sword Run. That thread would have been great for that. Oh, I got robbed by the fucking shield. The shield. Ah, wow. So going back to what I was saying before fucking teenage drama happened with the two of us here. I'm including myself. See, we are making no, there's still no progress. I still feel the same. That's not going to change. Ah, fuck you. Alright, I'm starting to see like God and stuff in here. I wasn't honestly trying to start some kind of a religious thing, but let's see. Michael says, I have a similar thought. I think man will be its own extinction. And we should have been our own extinction a long time ago. Howard says nice a few times. Thank you, man. You are a Yars hustler. Ah. Dude, there are people that go fucking well beyond me. I'm usually that 50,000 to 75,000 range if I play, often enough. But yeah, John Hancock, the immortal. I know who John Hancock is. Let's see. Go give him some love. His wife has cancer. Oh, I haven't subscribed to his channel since he was flagging people's stuff. John and I have talked a few times, and we're mutual friends with somebody. I got a really good friend named Johnny who used to hang out with him. They live in the same area. Now he's on the other side of the country, but he actually had John Hancock make an introduction for my channel. And it was something like, who's this Atari Creep? Probably a millennial with a, VCR. I don't remember what he said. He was talking mad smack. And it was fucking funny. But I just haven't been a Hancock fan for a long time. And it's not for any other reason than, when he did that, I just stopped watching him, and I just never looked back. Oh, bro! Not you. Not all bros lead to you, John. Oh, man. Okay. All right, have fun, hon. I thought you already left.
I did. But you're stuck closing and need a hat.
How far did you get before you came back to put a hat on? Did you get all the way to Starbucks? You just didn't go inside? You see what I got to deal with here, John? You think I got time for you?
I thought that was 2:50. I got there way too early, and I didn't know what they were giving me if I just went in and sat down about work.
Do you have any money?
The mom.
What about a gift card or something? I thought you guys had gift cards.
I think we used that.
Did you? I know I gave you guys a few that were given to me because I fucking hate Starbucks. All right. Give me a minute, guys, and I'll address the chat here. All right,
I'm not gonna bye.
All right, be careful. Love you. But yeah, going back to my initial points, and I wish I had bullet points. I really do. I wish I had thought this video out because I'm not giving up on YouTube. I just, again, go back a few years and watch my content. And then see how I behaved. You know what I mean? My demeanor and how I spoke. Something happened during COVID. Oh, I should have been dead there. I should have been fucking dead. Ooh, he should have been dead. But a lot of people's attitudes changed, and mine including. And I'm just an angrier person now. And I'll admit that. I will fucking admit that as my own fault. I'm just angrier now. And the idea of talking about any of this stuff, first of all, it's all been talked about already. By me, by you, by everybody. Oh my, oh, I did get it. I did get it. All right, let's go back here. Look who's back. This planet was beautiful, harmonious rock. Then us. Yeah, I don't believe in God so much as I believe in life. Right on. I can feel that. I won't come around your channel anymore. Don't worry. I'm not in those discords anymore. Haven't been in a while. Best of luck to you. Seriously, I don't hate anyone. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Best of luck to you too, man. Go do your thing. Just don't drag me into it, and I won't drag you into mine. That's all. Do you watch Arcade USA's YouTuber? Oh, I'm a really good friend with him. Willie and I are really good friends. Although, again, going back to, you know what? Let me do this. Going back to, I'll just delete that in case you can hear it. Going back to, a lot of friendships that I've kind of let fall by the wayside. That is definitely one. Willie and I used to yap all the time, and I've been saying hi and stuff here and there and commenting on his Facebook stuff, and I do watch everyone's videos still. I do. I just don't comment as much unless the video really says something. There's only so many times I can say, that's rad, or great job, without it being repetitious. So I leave a like and I move on and I go to another video. And maybe I just don't want interaction, and that's why I don't do it. I know if I were to, say I watch 5 videos right now. This is how my anxiety works. It's fucking stupid. If I watched 5 videos and left a comment on each one, even if they were separate comments, and each one of them started getting comments, I'm gone. It's too much going on at once. You know what I mean? I got to go to this one and do this one, and then there's more comments, and I don't deal with that very well anymore. I don't have patience. I don't have the patience I once had. Maybe it's getting older. I'm creeping up on 50. I'm going to be 49 this coming March, I think. And, yeah, I don't know. Going back to my initial, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it anymore. So if you're fairly new here, I'm not giving up on anything. We're still going to be talking about stuff. What I'd like to do is reboot the channel to how it was pre-COVID. I've even brought back some projects that I started on this channel, like my 45 long slide replica from the Terminator movie, and it's sitting over there in a box, and we never got to it. That initial video, has a ton of views. I want to say almost 5,000 views. And to a channel like mine, that was amazing. 5,000 people came and watched one thing that I did, Grateful for that kind of thing. But I don't even paint right now. Like even my art is suffering. I got so mad, I literally took all of my paints and everything and put it into the box and put it up on the shelf. And I made it so it's a pain in the ass to get to. I absolutely have to have that drive if I want to paint again, because of the way I put it away. I'm not just going to do it cavalier, I'm focusing on my Mandalorian suit. I actually made a deal to get my gauntlets printed up and my 2 shin guards. And once I have that, I have the majority of all the plates, the armor. I do have a jumpsuit. I just need someone to make the vest for me. I keep asking people, look, I got a few bucks. I'll even pay for the pattern. Just if someone has a sewing machine and some skills, please, for the love of God. I need a flak vest to go over my flight suit to attach my chest piece to, and a couple other little things. And I can't wait to get that going. So that's probably going to be my focus physically for a while. But it's not just this YouTube stuff. It's really not. It's not just the YouTube stuff. I'm not gaming as much as I used to, but that's typical time. My kids are getting older. They're teens now, so there's more things going on. Like tonight, I got a chorus concert, And the other day, we had a different kind of chorus concert. And the other one plays flute in the band, in the marching band, and does competition. She also has dance still in competitions, and it's like, God damn it, I've never seen small people have so much on their fucking plate. And it's 2 of them. Fucking 2 of them. So it's not just the YouTube stuff, but you're here, so I need to discuss it, through these means to you guys, because if you came over here because you liked my content, and you're a member of the Creep Collective, or you're just a subscriber, or even if you're someone who just comes over and breaks my balls, like John over there, and I didn't mean that in a negative way. I meant that just everybody, Everyone's welcome here. I've only, in my entire time being on the internet, since Windows 95 is when I seriously got into the internet. With dial-up and AOL, 28K I think it was. I've banned 2 people, or blocked, or whatever you want to call it. And it was here on YouTube. And it was only because they were intrusive. It wasn't that they just wanted to come over here and break balls. They were like crazy intrusive. It was stupid shit too, like because I didn't have a Lynx when it was brand new. I can't possibly be a fan of anything Atari. I don't know, whatever it is. And that dude still runs his mouth about me in other videos. I see it and I don't care. I don't engage with it, nor do I bring it up because I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, if you're fairly new, I'm not going away, and I apologize. Go back and see some of my older stuff. When I had the Spock, when I had the light, when I had Vigga, doing this, and there was a point where I didn't really swear that much, and it wasn't a conscious thing. It wasn't a conscious. I didn't say I wasn't going to swear, and I didn't say I was going to swear. I just do. That fucking feather in what was it? Tom Hanks did the kid who went through the whole history thing and did the stuff with the shrimp and Forrest Gump. That feather at the beginning and the end. That's literally me and how my life has been. I just let the wind do its thing. So. It's what it is. It is what it is. All right, so back to, I do watch Arcade USA. He's one of my favorite people. He's one of my favorite people on the planet. Not so much because he used to send me care packages all the fucking time. This heavy sixer behind me, that you may or not be able to see, came from Willie. Just a generous, kind-hearted, and of course I've sent things back to him. He's like that pure water surrounded by a cesspool of filth, And it's nice to know that cats like him still exist. It breaks my heart when someone wants to come on and make, little of it. It's like some cat just wants to genuinely be happy about something. And, the internet's gotta jump into it. I don't know. I don't know. But Willie's not only some of the best people, but he's a really good dude. He's just a really good dude. Okay, let's see. Do you watch Star Trek? I do not watch Star Trek. I am not a fan. Shit. I lost. All right, RK USA. All right, so Jet's talking about, let's see. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we are a product of Genesis Weapon. I'm not going to go into weird places like that. I could. Let's see. Todd, tried to find 2600 Beam Rider. Holy crap, 150 quid. Are you serious, dude? Beam Rider, 150? So if that's quid, that would be almost like 175 here in the States. That's fucked up. There is no Atari game on this planet. None. Zero, zip, zoo. That are worth more than $20. With half a percentage of an exception. There's a few games out there that there may only be 2 copies of. That's worth something. That's a trophy. I am serious about this Atari bullshit. But there's not a single game, not a single one, and I don't care what your argument is on how good it is or how rare it is. Again, with that small exception, those few true and proud ones. that are worth more than $20. That's fucking stupid. There was enough made. There were enough made of almost all these games. Even if there's a lot less Beam Riders. I still don't own Beam Rider. On the Atari 2600 anyway. Again, when I moved to Boston, I thought I was just going to recollect it all. Oh my God, I should never have gotten rid of my collection. See, Jet says, yeah, I'm an hour early for 420. Choke me. Shallow water before I get too deep. That's a good song. Oh, man. I'm not aware of too many things. I know what I know, if you know what I mean. Your head a bad case. My head is a bad case, bro. I hope you're not slapping John. I hope that's not what you're doing. That's not my intent here. I make fun of the kid in the moment, but I never, ever, ever, ever want to open a floodgate of people who follow me to go out there and create that kind of environment. Leave that here for fun and you know. Klingons are real. Sorry about was a bit cynical. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Which Klingons? Let's see. Yeah, which Klingons? Do you watch Star Trek? No, I already answered that. Jet screaming. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. Jet says he's 53. Rock and roll. 51 next week. Well, if I don't see you between now and then, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Creep, I go through that shit too. You will feel creative again soon. And I know I will. I know I will. Absolutely. It's a cycle. You know, it's a cycle. For a while there, I wasn't creating. And then all of a sudden, I just started doing it again here, you know. Yeah. More heavy boxes. See what I mean? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, my man. Handheld King. Hey, what's up, Creep? Glad I got to catch you. Did you receive a response from... No. Looks like he donated the money, apparently. He fucking better have. He better fucking have. You know, I saw that Review Tech USA had made a video about him a couple days ago, and it looked bad. So I just assumed that the money's gone now. I don't know. Again, I don't follow it. I was kind of upset when I first heard it, and I figured because I'm big with the Alzheimer's Association, typically, again, that's another thing that's suffered the last 2 years. Honestly, I went from doing over $2,000 a campaign to I think $300 this year, maybe $400, and that's still a great accomplishment. Thank you for you know, for all those who contributed. But I felt that it was current enough for me, or connected enough to me, to where I wanted to speak about it. And I knew I was going to get the, so you're into scams now? You're not mad about scams? I knew I was going to get those ignorant comments, but your 3D printing makes some quality lasting products, because I have still on the 2600 cartridge dust slot cover you made, and it's still in excellent condition. I appreciate you saying that, Alan. And I forgot that you had one. I really, thank you. I appreciate that. I wish I had continued with that, but if you look at those, what actually goes in the console, the way it prints, the lines are layered like this, which makes it, weak. So I said, I don't want to make a product that over time will break like that. So I'm glad yours is holding up. I really am. And I did put it out there, and I don't know if anyone's really saw it, but if you had any problems with yours, you were either going to get your money back, or I'd try to make you another one or something. But my 3D printer's packed away now, and I don't want to touch it for a little while for reasons. But I'm glad you're having a good time with it. Thank you. You're not ending your channel, are you? No. Handheld King, I'm not ending my channel. I'm just explaining why I haven't really done anything on here, and why my attitude has... I'll admit it, my attitude has been piss poor for the past at least 2 years. I am not the creep that started this. And people evolve and change over time, but I'm not a fan of what I'm doing here. I'm not a fan of how I've become, and I'm not a fan of what's been coming in. I said earlier, it used to be a community, and even though there was still critique, it still felt like a community. Now everyone's just dickheads. Honestly, everyone's just being dickheads, and me included. Me included. Oh my God. Yes, I really believe that this is analog matrix. Oh, really? Okay. I'm building a Telecaster. That's awesome. What configuration are you going with it? Are you going to do the standard Telecaster pickups, or are you going like, 80s metal? You know, just do a single humbucker in the bridge position and fucking pretend you're Mick Mars? Oh, man. I used to be BBS. What is BBS? Please refresh my memory if I'm supposed to know that. Oh no, where'd everyone go? Where'd everyone go? God, there's a lot I gotta get back to here. Okay, here we go. I found you guys again. I'm so sorry. Daniel says, "Hey bud, what's going on, my buddy?" Whoa, yeah. No need to apologize, man. You gotta do you. I know, but I still wanna. I gotta put it out there when it's due, you know. Because again, go back a handful of years and watch those videos, and then kind of go halfway, I don't know, between now and then, and there's a fucking hard shift, and I don't know. Did you see ColecoVision Raspberry Pi episode? Ooh, if it was recent, not yet. I do know he did a lot of ColecoVision stuff back in the day. I mean, he loves ColecoVision. If we're still talking about Willie. But I have not. I haven't really had much time to watch videos this past week. I'm actually in transition. I'm not going to be working at the art store anymore. That's not at the Square One Mall, you fucking idiot. I told you where it was if you want to come start problems. See, that's the stuff I deal with. People talking about coming to my work and shooting people up, and then coming to my house and using my daughters as a toy. Just whatever. Told the guy to bring a coffee if he shows up. You know, come to my fucking world, cause a ruckus if you don't at least stop at Dunk's real quick. And I was serious. If you want to throw down, come on over, but bring a fucking coffee, or I'll use a pen or something. Wicked cool. I'll keep looking. Yeah. There's a 2600 in my area with a copy of Hero. That's only $60. Grab it. That's what model 2600 is it, you know? But Hero's a great game. That's a great game. I don't have a lot of history with it. I remember a buddy of mine had it. I never got into it. I think right around when I first discovered that was a thing, Nintendo would come along and Master System. I jumped onto the Master System because he had one of those too. This kid was rich. I may have embellished. That's all right. I'll keep looking. Thanks for the wisdom. Yeah, you're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. I hope you're talking to me. If not, then thank you for the wisdom, whoever gave him wisdom. The 2600 Plus has been good for my eBay biz. Really? Oh, selling games? I bet it has. And that's exactly what I think they were betting on. Not so much because they'd make any money, but that nostalgia, you know, the guy who... Because I know a lot of people from high school that every now and again they come on with they'll buy an NES more times than not. And like 4 or 5 games, you know? And they're like, oh, man, I'm going to show my kids, you know? And people are still doing that impulse shit. Or they come to me and they ask me, you know, and then I send them to my buddy at Second Chance Gaming. Now in Salem, Massachusetts, no longer in Lynn. I still have yet to check out his shop. Really good dude named Jay. I think he graduated a year or 2 after me, but really nice guy. And if you do name drop me, he'll take care of you. I send people to him all the time. But what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I said, oh, yeah. I totally forgot what I was fucking talking about. The impulse purchase for the console. I haven't smoked today. As a matter of fact, I'm all out. I'm waiting to go to the store. But, yeah. I had a feeling that it would... Atari... And I made a video about this about a month or 2 ago. Could this make it... Is Atari going to become a thing? You know what I mean? People have always respected the Atari 2600. for its place in gaming. Some more than others. Some of us grew up with it. Some of us discovered it later on. Some of us are just discovering it now. And I think that's what's happening with a lot of this stuff. And it's kind of scaring me because I don't want Atari to start becoming expensive shit. You know, I can get consoles all day long for under $50. And games, man. Most games are like a couple bucks a piece. And I kind of hope it stays that way. I really do. I hope it stays simple and very, very affordable. Very affordable for somebody who says, you know what? That Yaz Revenge game, though simple, looks pretty fun. I'm going to seek myself out something like that. And they're able to get a console and a nice stack of games for under $100, you know? And that's more than enough entertainment for the money. But it would suck if it became so popular like the NES and everything cost. But cool beans, Jet. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? Privately send me your eBay account. Maybe there's a few things on there that I could snag from you. I'd rather give it to someone like you than some random fuck, you know? Dan Campbell says, man, snakes not worth $5,000. I know I overpaid. Just kidding. I was going to say you paid $5,000 for snakes? Just find an old Nokia phone, bro. Howard says, thanks, Creep. You're very welcome. Jess says, happy birthday. To who? I don't know. Obsidian, hey, what is going on? What is going on? Oh, everyone's gone again. Everyone's gone again. Oh my God, there are a fuck ton of comments I got to catch up on here. All right. There's a bunch of symbols. The feather. Let's see. Review Tech is rather skeptical on every subject. He took a hard shift a few years ago. Good for him because his channel fucking blew up. When he just became, you know, like a news guy, you know. I discovered him like a lot of you probably did when he did his video responding to James Rolfe's Super Nintendo versus the Sega Genesis. And that's when, that's when I found him. And that's what I fell in love with. And you know what it is? I fucking hate Review Tech USA for this. Him and I have the exact same personality. And I kind of wanted to be like him, like the, and the fucking stupid bird things. I got a pigeon up there that was going to go on my channel at some point. He just came out with one of these, and I tried to use one of these for every, Retro, are you still on here? Are you still on here? I want to ask Presidente Predicto a question for you and see if you can get an answer. Or anyone, really. But I saw that he had one of these the other day, too. I was so mad. And I'm trying so hard not to be him. But I really did latch on to his channel for a little while. He's a fun dude to watch. He really is. Ben Heck. I used to. Not so much anymore. There's certain things like tech that starts to get to a level where it's like it's not accessible anymore, you know? And I'm not talking about like the channel was small and then it got large. Like, here's a great example. I follow a whole bunch of prop building because that's used to be my bread and butter, believe it or not. But prop building is like my love, my full passion when it comes to anything art and creative. I like making physical things, you know. I like making my Mando helmet and you know, Freddy Krueger gloves. I'm planning on making one of those because I haven't made one in like 2 decades. And just whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The shit I used to build on here, you know. And there comes a point where you start following channels like that. And good for them. Good for them. That they get so big that companies throw equipment at them. Not like products to review. I mean, they have to review it too. But I'm talking about like laser cutters. And giant 3D printers. And this fucking thing to make vinyl things in here. And this cuts acrylic. And this does that. And it's like, it takes the charm. It takes the charm out of creating, in my opinion. Now, if someone gave me a laser cutter, am I going to refuse it and not use it? Absolutely. Yes and no, depending on which part of that you're... I would take it and I would use the fuck out of it. But it's like, I develop a bond with these people creatively. Because they're, you know, we're equal, so to speak. You know, they may have a little bit more experience or more or less, you know. But for the most part, it's the same vibe. But once they start having like 500,000 fucking subscribers, and they have all this equipment, it's like Van Nuys Props, I believe it's called. Amazing, amazing artist, and the stuff he comes up with is so fucking great. Why are you back so soon? Are you done?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was quick.
All right, let me have my thought. Be gone. Love you. How'd it go? Did you get the gig?
Huh?
Did you get the gig?
He's so cute.
How old is he? 2-year-old? God bless you. All right, let me finish doing this. We'll talk about it later, okay? Love you. But, you know, he's at that point where it's like he's got all this equipment. It's like it makes it less accessible for the guys who just want to build things with Greeblies and kit bashing. Not to say that those aren't still out there. I'm still out there, you know. But when it starts getting to a point where I'd like to make this too, but I don't have a laser cutter to make that beautiful plate that goes on it. Yes, I can make my own thing, and it would definitely be my own thing. But when I start seeing stuff like that, they stop going to the core of it. The heart of what was happening is gone. And then it becomes, hey, let's go back old school and do things how I actually cut my teeth on this stuff, you know? So a lot of times it's kind of like that with other YouTubers too. So that answers that question, I hope. I stopped watching Review Tech a long time ago for that reason and stuff like that. Not because he got big, but he became inaccessible as far as what we was doing and whatever. Let's see. TV's David Hasselhoff. What is up, my friend? A member of the Creep Collective. Thank you. You're a good dude. I've been tuning out a lot of streams because of relentless haters pretending to look out for everyone's best interests. No reason for it. Yeah, and you know what? It's funny. I get a lot of wolf in sheep's clothing that come through here, too. And, like, we're friendly and all that, but I know what the deal is. I ain't fucking naive. I'm not stupid. Well, I am stupid, but it is what it is. Do what you need to do. Keep your head straight. Absolutely, my man. Reiterating, I'm not getting rid of the channel. And I'm not going to pull a smash and be like, I'm done. And then come back 3 weeks later when there's actual content to talk about. Like, let's say they came out and said, Miko's going on the shelves tomorrow. Obviously, I would come out and talk about something like that. But I'm going to try to find this channel again. And I think that's what, maybe that's a great way to sum it up. I need to find this channel again. It's just not fun anymore. Let's see. Just a Woody. It's not just a Woody. 4-6 switch. Do you have a hat on? You know? There's no such thing as just a Woody. A Woody is amazing. And a Vader is amazing. And even the juniors are amazing. I have a junior that, as best as I can recall, it's from Australia. It's a clone console. But it looks just like a junior and has a short rainbow. But it has a 32-in-1 cart built into it. So if you don't put a cartridge in, and it has a special button on the back for resets and stuff like that just for that one thing. Or to flip through I don't remember. But if you don't put a cartridge on, the 32-in-1 cart comes up. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. My buddy, I say my buddy, I haven't talked to him probably almost a decade now. He called himself Mr. Wizard online. He's the one who came up with the Ghostbuster 2 slimy cartridges. He's good friends with all the bigger YouTube guys now. Is what it is. Check out the band that makes military songs based on things from real war and history. Oh, okay, right on. I dig a band with an agenda and or a story to tell. There are more games I will get to soon, my friend. Give me Casio. Right on. That was in response to, I'm assuming, give me your, whatever you call it. Mr. X says, hey, just saying hi. I just picked up ZVS on the 7800. I will take ZVS on the 7800 all day long before the Nintendo port. Sound might be a little goofy, but such an amazing game. And Wizard of War for the 2600. Another amazing game. There's a Wizard of War hack I think it came out recently. It actually has such a fun game. Atari needs a smash hit if they're going to be relevant at 75 to 100 years old, right? Complicated one compared to the Pong and Odyssey. Okay, I don't know. Jet Screamer says, thanks. I'm sure I said something nice to him. Michael says, it's nice to see a rebirth with Atari. I joined late, but I got a massive collection. That's awesome. When you join, I'm not one of those guys either that because you didn't start in the beginning. In fact, I'd like to encourage more people. My 2000 giveaway was supposed to do that very thing, but I keep telling you, the console I had broke. Pieces of it broke, so I'm trying to come up with something else. I'm actually thinking about putting... So the idea was, for anyone who may not have known, I was going to put a console and a stack of games together and hopefully give someone their first setup, Maybe I'll do that with my Retron 77, because I plan on getting the 2600 Plus here soon enough. And when I say I'm revamping everything in my life, I'm starting a new job Monday. My old job doesn't know it yet. And it's not one of those burn bridges thing. Him and I have talked quite a bit, and at any time I can bail. You know what I mean? I'm actually not technically there. How cool is that? I kind of have carte blanche. It's awesome. I love the company I work for. I really do. They've taken care of me, and I'm going to work for them part-time here on the side. But I'm even going that far. 7800 VCVS is excellent. How it says abso-fucking-lutely it is. Galaga is... Well, see, I'm more of a Galaxian kind of guy. But Galaga's pretty cool. Galaga's really cool. Potion Sword Run. You start to lose some soul. I did lose a lot of soul, my friends. Yes. How you feeling, man? You doing okay? Hope you're still here and heard me ask you that. Yeah, thanks for popping by, my friend. I really appreciate it. I had a great conversation that would have been perfect for your fanboy wars. But the OP deleted it. And that's what a lot of earlier was all about, by the way, guys. Alan says twice. I don't have a guitar on me. How weird is that? Just got here. How's it going? Hey, it's going well. See, I'm still calling you Ouya, okay? I'm still just going to call you fucking Ouya. Holla, yeah. You guys are talking amongst each other. You've been getting non-stop Little Caesar ads on YouTube. Finally crumbling with the Little Caesar. It's so good. I like, you know what? I used to do the $5 fucking pizza all the time when I was in Arizona. It's cheap. It's a couple of meals. I swear to God, there was times where I took a 20 spot and I went down there and got a couple of pies and then froze them, Put them in Ziploc baggies per, portion. Good stuff. As far as the ads, I'm sorry. YouTube is doing this mid-roll thing. I never do mid-rolls, and I absolutely will not ever do non-clickable ads. I do want the ads there because it helps out. I get maybe $100 every 8 months. But I'll never put you in a situation where you can't click on one to get rid of it. I mean, obviously they stack them up and you can't click on the first one. I can't do anything about that. But if the mid-roll thing becomes a problem during these streams, let me know. Because they make you click all these things to get in here, and I said I wanted to do it manually. And hopefully that means there won't be any until until this becomes a replay. I don't know. I honestly don't know how any of that shit works. Nor do I care to. But what we need is a really good official Atari paddle controller set for modern consoles and PC. What a great idea. I just clicked on the chat thing like I was just about to type to you. What a fantastic idea, actually. I do want to try the new paddles that they have up on the store now, Atari. And I'll be getting some of those probably just after the holidays. I'm gonna get the full setup and everything. But hey, Lily, can you flip the light switch on, please? It's starting to get dark in here. I'm getting scared. I'm terrified. But yeah. You're a baby. Baby.
You're a big baby.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna, One of these days, right in the kisser. So I think of that. All right. So I gotta start getting ready to go pick up the lady from the choo-choo station. We didn't really play many games today, and I apologize for that. I really didn't get out half of what I wanted to talk about. So maybe I'll just make a video. My 10th anniversary is Friday. And just to give you an idea of how not into this I've been, I've done nothing for it. Nothing. I was thinking about doing a reaction to my very first video. And it's funny because I didn't know about orientation and all that on the phone. So everything's sideways. Everything's sideways. Maybe I'll fix that and we'll do a re-upload or something. But Potion says, doing okay. Can't really complain. Hope you're feeling well. Just wanted to see what you've been up to. Nothing. And that was the point of this whole thing, man. I appreciate you coming by and I appreciate you. I hope you are feeling well. Hope you're feeling well and things start going on the up and up for you. I totally dig your playing with the van. That was actually my dream thing to do out of high school. I was going to buy this van off of this chick I was dating. Her father put a beanbag, a couple blankets, a dog, and my dad's acoustic in the back and just cruise. I had saved up a bunch of money from something. It was an inheritance that got split up amongst us, and I was going to do that. And I've bought many vans. My last one was a 1970 E100 Shorty. It was amazing. It sat for 10 years. I got it running and through emissions in less than 3 weeks. With a hand, with a hand. I'm not very knowledgeable, but I know enough to be dangerous. But this guy was a legit mechanic. My girlfriend at the time's father. And we got that thing rocking and rolling, no problem. It was awesome. And I bought a van recently to do similar stuff, and the universe took it away from me. I got into an accident, and it is what it is. And I don't have a vehicle right now because I got time panicked into just buying the first vehicle that responded. No one was responding. And the fucking thing didn't last but a couple months. It's just sitting in my driveway. Just sitting in my driveway. It doesn't need too much. It's just that amount more than I can really handle right now to deal with. So guys, I hope everyone's doing well. I really do. And maybe, like I said, I'll come out with an actual video. And maybe I won't. I'll just delete this thing afterwards because it's really, it doesn't get across what I was trying to say. And a lot of it was focused on Retro Bro and I going at it. And me making fun of him and him calling back. And I call him a queer at one point or something like that. And yeah, it's just ugly. And maybe we shouldn't just put ugly things out like that. And maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should go fuck myself. But either way, wherever in the world you are, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for putting up with whatever I've been doing since pandemic. Because somewhere in there I lost me. And I lost this channel's core. I lost a lot of core friendships. Yeah, it's really all there is to it. And hopefully I can either do better or I'm just going to sit on the sidelines. So I'm not saying the channel's kaputs. I'm just saying I'm not really going to focus on it unless I really feel like focusing on it. And that's all. I've never tried to grow it. 10 years. Just shy over 2,000 subscriptions. I've never tried. I just came on here, had a good time, and then moved on with my life. And somewhere in the last few years, I got a bad attitude. In general. And it's reflecting in here, and that sucks. But I'm happy for the relationships I have created since then. Even the ones that are negative. It's all positive to me, I learned something from everything. And I suppose that's the point. Guys, I hope you have a great night. I may or may not come back on tonight. When I'm feeling a little bit better. Maybe after this choral concert I'll feel great. But that's it, guys. So take care. Creep it real. And bye-bye. I really appreciate everyone being cool over here. I really do.